Hi there, welcome to the Footlight Broadcast. My name is Brian O'Kelly. I will be your host for today's adventure, broadcasting from the forest in Cottage Lake, Washington, just outside of Seattle. And I'm here to share with you what the new Footlight Broadcast is all about. This is the trailer for the program. It's upcoming. We'll have the first episode launched within a week or so from today. And some of you know me from my prior broadcast efforts. Some of you don't, and I'm a brand new person for you. Well, either way, welcome. I'm glad to have your time and attention. I'm going to do everything I can to make it worth the time that you invest with me. Psalm 119, 105 says, "Your word is a lamp unto my feet, a lamp for my feet, and a light on my path." And so that's the name of the show, is the Footlight Broadcast, because what I'm hoping to do is to illuminate what some of the reasons are why people become Christians, why they stay Christians, why after 40 years of studying the Bible and the Christian faith, I haven't decided to discard it in favor of better arguments. And so rather than be a person who just accepts things on faith, I've kind of never been that guy. I've always been the guy who wants to check it out and know why I believe the things that I believe. And so a little background, I'm 57 years old. I've been a Christian most of my life. I have 4 kids and 7 grandkids. I flirted with atheism for a little while in college, and what I learned is that that takes more faith than I have to believe that everything is happenstance. The belief in a creator God who is organizing things and keeping things on track is, to me, a lot easier thing to believe than that everything is random, especially once I've checked it out. Now, one of the things I found when I was looking at atheism is that I didn't ping pong from Christianity to atheism. When I was trying to be an atheist, I found that unsatisfactory, and so I started investigating other faiths. And why not be a Muslim? Why not be Jewish? Why not be a Baha'i or Scientologist, or any of the multiplicity, Hindu, Buddhist? There's a lot of religions in the world, and why not choose any of those? I mean, they all seem to have some value and some kind of moral code that people live by. And why should I just prefer Christianity? Is it just because I was born into a Christian family and I've just accepted that without thinking about it? Well, if you think that about me, you don't know me very well. I'm the kind of person who wants to really understand. And so I have spent now 40 years of digging into and understanding as best I can the Christian faith, the Christian religion, and the reason why it is, in my view, the only philosophical viewpoint, the only religious viewpoint that actually holds together and can stand the kind of scrutiny I was going to put it through. So the purpose of the Footlight Broadcast is to share with you my journey to where I am now and how I got here and what are the underpinnings of the reasons that I believe this. Why would a modern 21st century guy believe in these old books? Why would I believe that there were real prophets? And why would I believe Jesus was a real guy and that he really did get raised from the dead by God? And what is all this about? And so the purpose of the broadcast is to share what I've learned about those things along the way, and hopefully in a way that is coherent and adds value to your life. I want to promise you 3 things that I will do in this broadcast. The first is that I'll be honest with you. I don't know everything, and I will be honest about the things that I don't know. But I've spent a lot of time studying this, and I do think that the honest answers that I've found are based on honest people and honest research. And of course, I didn't discover a lot of these things for myself. I found other people that had discovered them, and I'm going to share with you that information. The second thing I promise you is that I'll probably be wrong about some of these things. I don't think that I have perfect knowledge. I don't have any illusions that I have all of the answers, but I do think that I've found good answers, at least sufficient answers to satisfy me on all of the major questions that arise regarding the Christian faith and all of the major challenges to it. So my goal is to share those with you, and where I don't have answers, I'll just say I don't know, which is just fine. The third thing I promise you is that probably I'll disrupt some of the things that you believe now. And some of those disruptions may make you uncomfortable. Some of them may even make you angry. Let's just decide to be friends anyway. I think that's probably a good policy, and we're supposed to love each other and be marked by our love as Christians. So let's not allow places where we disagree to be destructive to each other or to the relationship. Along those lines, I will be doing a 1 hour-ish program each time. I'm not going to do it on a regular, predictable schedule. I'm going to do it as often as I can have the notes together, because I think that is the best way to do it for my family and without creating the pressure of a regular broadcast schedule. And then further along with that, I will have a topic that I'll be presenting and the information supporting it. But I also want to be responsive to you. The show's not going to be live, and the reason it's not going to be live is because the information is too important. I don't want to misspeak. So you may see some edit points in the program where I cut something out and recut a line or a paragraph because I didn't like the way it came off, and the content's too important to screw it up. So that's why I'm not going to do it live. And also, I don't want to have the pressure of trying to do it live. I think that I'll do a better job pre-recording these things. But to respond to you, I want to make sure that I have an opportunity to respond to your questions or concerns. And so the last few minutes of every program will be that. So if you have questions about Christianity, about the Christian faith, about the Bible, about why Christians believe certain things, if maybe you're not a Christian, you object to it, no problem. You can go to the website at thefootlight.com. There's a contact us form. You can put your question in there, and you can also do it on the Facebook Messenger, and through the other platforms, you'll find ways that you can contact me as time goes on, and those will all end up listed at the website. Many of them are still in development. So that's kind of the idea in a nutshell. I will be before long sharing with you the first episode right around the 1st of March, maybe before here in 2022. You'll get the first episode of this, and maybe 50 years from now, people will be listening to this and they'll think, wow, 2022, that was a long time ago. We'll see what happens here. Regardless, again, my name is Brian O'Kelly. This is going to be the Footlight Broadcast. This is the trailer for the program. I hope that you'll find time to join me, and I hope that I pay off your time investment with information that's sufficiently valuable that it does enrich and improve your life. And if you're a Christian, enrich and improve your walk with Jesus. And if you're not a Christian, help at least answer some of the objections and concerns that the non-Christians have to what we call the faith of the fathers, right? So thanks again for your time and attention, and I'll be with you shortly on the first episode of the Footlight Broadcast. Thanks again.